Well, first things first, let's start this really easily. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like to be back here after so long, it's surreal, you know, like with the whole COVID situation and that. Like, it's brilliant. And it's weird because being on the Sophie Lancaster stage today was just like, wow, you know. Because years and years ago, with my old band, we just played New Blood stage and stuff. So to have that progression and come back, it was just surreal, you know, looking back at the past and then looking back at what I'm doing now with these guys. It's amazing, man. It's unreal.
So as an individual, it's not just about growth for you, but it's a visible experience.
Growth, and a lot of past memories here as well of when I first started out in music and stuff. So it's come back round full circle for me, and it's just now really embracing that and just wanting to push forward and just basically get the name of Defects out there, you know.
Well, the name went out, and the absolute noise that came upon your announcement that you were going to be being played Bloodstock was quite intense. It was quite, wow, okay, people are really, really into this.
Yeah.
Did you feel it when you were in there?
Definitely, you know, it was a hot one, and you know, it was, at times, I kind of had to take a step back because it was so energetic. I wanted to get involved, and usually I'll jump into the pit and I'll get involved, but I was like, you know what, I'll let the crowd do their thing because I'll get stampled on. So I was just like, you know, we'll let them do their thing. But honestly, yeah, amazing reaction. You know, we got exactly what we wanted, you know, wall of deaths, we got some circle pits going, we had great crowd reaction, you know. What more can you ask for at a beautiful festival?
But it is Bloodstock, and it is an expectation almost to a certain degree. And when you looked at the stage and saw the bands that are playing around you as much as anything else, the bands that played before you,
that inspired me, you know. As well, you know, seeing bands like Lorna Shore play today, you know, he has growls that I could only dream of. You know, obviously I do singing and screaming. I'm still learning. You know, we all are. Yeah, but you know, seeing all the bands around you as well, it's nerve-wracking as well because everyone's put on such a good performance. You're like, I really need to try and match this now. I need to step up my game and show the world why I'm here and why we're here, you know, doing our thing.
Coming off the back of the COVID period and into now what I guess is we can call post-COVID if we want, to a certain degree, and the re-energization of the scene, so to speak. What is it from your perspective that's meant Defects appear to be resonating in such a different way?
So the thing is with Defects, it's about not being perfect, right, and embracing imperfection. And like the whole COVID thing, without COVID, we wouldn't have existed with the formation we have, and the music that we have, the raw message that we have. It's different because we really try and touch base on everything that's going on around us. You know, like everything that we write about is really real to the moment. So that's what's different. And coming out of COVID, you know, we were armed and ready to go show the world like what we can do and what the message is. So you know.
So it's been, I mean, the positivity from that experience, because it's such a universally negative period, to take any positives out of it is incredible to hear. Would you say that almost encapsulation now of what Defects is what you would look at and go, that's the most positive thing we can look at during that period?
Yeah, 100%. You know, like I said, without that time period, we wouldn't have been able to get all of that stuff done. You know, with the songs that we have, with the formation that we have. You know, it just wouldn't have existed. So I have a lot to thank COVID for in a warped way. And it has to be a warped way. But yeah, you know, it definitely, without that, we wouldn't be who we are. So
during that period, and when the industry ground to a halt, and no one really seemed to know what the hell to do, and then everybody started jumping in line and stuff like that. Did you kind of watch with jealousy to a certain degree and wonder, okay, well, how can we take advantage of this?
Yeah, I mean, at the time, you know, you're seeing bands around you playing shows again. When it just started out, it was like, you know, we didn't exist at the time. It was like, how can we make an impact? So we started off, you know, putting out stuff online and really kind of reaching out behind the scenes to kind of get back on the scene, you know. So we you know, played the patient game, got the team behind us, absolutely fantastic team, and now we're here, you know. So it's, what more can you ask for?
It's a culmination of a certain part of a journey to a degree, which is reaching this festival, having played, having done that job. But it is only ever the next step, ultimately.
It's always the next step. There's no like end game. It's like a constant journey. So
well, here's a great example. Sophie stage, we have a main stage there.
And who knows, maybe in another couple of years time you'll see us open main stage, who knows.
What do you think it would take?
Well, I think it just takes a lot of commitment, a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication to show people that we're here to stay, and hopefully the people who listen to us really resonate with the music, you know. I get inspiration from someone like Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, you know, God rest his soul, you know, and the message that he had, and that it weren't just because the music sounded good, it had a message that really resonated with me as a person and got me through like some hard times. And I think hopefully if this is pushed out correctly, we'll have the same thing with the message that we have, and it'll grab fans, and maybe we'll grow from that, you know, who knows.
So you're hoping for that almost individuality, that one person, maybe out of 1,000, it comes to you and says, hey, that helped me.
That helps, you know, it changed a part of my life, you know, like it helped me through a really hard part of my life, and, you know, I'm here now to listen and be a fan because you actually helped me in some way or another.
Have you run into anyone so far over today that's not necessarily said that to you, but has come to you brand new and experienced it?
On the way here.
Yeah.
On the way here, you know, you have a few people pull you to the side and go, dude, I absolutely love what you do. Oh, your growls and your singing's really good, man. Can't wait to come to the next one. And it's an overwhelming experience because, you know, once upon a time I did that to people who were in bands, you know, when I was a youngster, you know, like really excited about music, you know, and it is an overwhelming experience when you know you're doing something right. So
you're still surrounded by giants of this scene, so I'd imagine there's still going to be a little bit of that potentially today as you rub shoulders with, well, who knows?
Yeah, you know, with, like I said, with like Lorna Shore and that, it's like you look up to people and you're like, damn, man, like, give me some tips or something, you know, like, you're always learning, no matter where you are in the scene, you're always learning from people, always trying to improve your craft. There's never a cap.
Right.
You know, the whole point is to just keep moving forward, keep growing to the point where you're an absolute tank of a unit.
Across everything, because that's the thing. One of the things we often notice, and we've paid attention, we talk to, particularly with the new blood bands, for example, who are trying to come up, is it's no longer necessarily about record sales and about that. It's about likes and shares.
You're building an online presence more than ever, and the online presence really exploded over COVID. Really.
Yeah.
Everyone went to their phones and computers and that to check out what was going on, and a lot of bands were releasing their stuff, you know, online. So yeah, there's a big portion of that.
Do you think you're good at it? Do you think you're good at that aspect? That's the question.
Personally, for me, I mean, I try and get hands-on with the band stuff and that, and you know, we're doing things here and there to, you know, keep it going. But ultimately, I think a following is built through, like what we were talking about, having a message that really resonates. You start building a cult following of people who are passionate about what you do, and you sell yourself as a person as opposed to just a brand. So it's about that. It's being real with people. It's about showing people your like, let's how to put it, you know, your vulnerable side, you know, being human, you know, and that's what makes people want to, you know, join you on the journey.
But that can be very difficult to expose yourself in such a way, particularly online, and you have to put yourself out there. Is that something you've learned and grown with? Did we allow yourself to do that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's parts of my life that I'd like to keep private and stuff, but I think it's just being real with people and like not acting like someone else. It's like you are who you are. You love making music, like you want to convey your message, and that's it. And that's where the line should be drawn. You know, and that's what we do. You know? And that has, in turn, given us the following we've got at the moment, and it's just building at a really rapid rate because of it. Because we seem to, you know, just be like everyone else. The way I want to look at it is like we want to be the people's band. You know, that's how we see ourselves.
It certainly seems to be what we hear, and when people talk about you in regards to connections, connection seems more important than ever.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's also Bloodstock, for example, is about buoyancy, about launching you into the next stage of what's going to happen.
Yep.
So, give us a brief rundown, at least what your hopeful plans are throughout the next 2022 and into 2023. What you are hoping to do.
So, I mean, at the moment, you know, we did a really cool tour with In Flames. We've done the summer circuit now. Now it's like moving onwards to October. We're going to have a tour, a headline tour, which will be all across the UK, and then after that we'll be looking at some support. So if anyone's interested in coming to a show, look out on our, you know, Facebook and Instagram, and you'll see that we'll be touring very, very soon.
And damn right, get to these shows because you are incredible at what you guys are doing. Is wonderful. I'm glad it went so well. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview.
Thank you for having me.